In this Academy video, we will go over one of my favorite, but also the most advanced features of the Valuecase platform, which are our workflows. These allow you to run custom automations in spaces based on some trigger, like a form has been completed, you want to run a workflow to show pages, or a task has been completed, you want to update something else in the space. And I will show you today how you set that up. So just as a quick demo, I have a briefing form here, and just let me fill that with data. So that's already it, and I will just complete this form. Final check and done. What happens now is, first of all, I'm getting a pop-up. Thank you, we received the data and are checking it. This is a custom pop-up that is triggered by one of our workflows. Another thing that just happened is when I go to my onboarding tasks, my first task, complete the briefing forms, is now automatically completed without me going there. So just by submitting that form, I triggered those two things, and I could trigger even more. And I want to now show you how you set that up and how you use the workflows to really automate your Valuecase spaces. So let me head to the template here. So I'm in the template now, and I have my briefing form and my onboarding tasks. Now, another thing that I want to do is I only want to show the Let's Go page after this full action plan has been completed. And this is a very typical thing that we see with our customers who might have different phases to their onboarding, or they might have a after go live page and then only want to show a certain page coming up, or they might use us in sales and onboarding and they only want to show the onboarding part after the sales part has been completed, and so on and so forth. There are limitless use cases basically to show something after something else happened. So I can head to settings and then go to workflows. You will already see the first workflow here. That is the one I just demoed, and I will show you that first. This one is basically a workflow that when a form is complete, completes a task, and then also gives me the notification. So I can name it here, and then you have the trigger, form is completed. I selected the form, and then we have update task status. So on the right side, you always will happen what happens after the trigger has been fired. And I see update task status, and then the second action was send notification to show me this pop-up in the workspace. So pretty cool. And I will just set up a new one to show the final page only after the action plan is done. So I click add new workflow, and then I can create a workflow from a template. So I have here, for example, show page when a task is completed. Actually not bad, but I just want to trigger on an action plan. So let me just create from scratch, and then I can rename it. Best case, you rename it to something that you can recognize afterwards. You select the trigger, so action plan completed, and then I select my onboarding checklist, and then you have the actions. And here we have a couple of pre-built actions. We also, for example, have CRM actions if you integrate us with HubSpot or so, and we will add actions to this over time. You will see a lot more coming for this. So what I want to select here is show pages, and then I want to select my Let's Go page. So what this does, when I create the workflow, it will just show this page after the action plan is done. However, there's a second thing I want to do. I want to send a notification, just like I did before with a pop-up. So the first thing I have to do is to select the type. So I want to show a pop-up instead of sending an email, and then I will fill out this pop-up. So I'm just writing, you are done, let's go. Another neat trick you can do here is add a call to action button. And I will just create a button here and call it go there, and then choose the page. And I want to go to the Let's Go page. So what this does, it allows me to give the user a button in the pop-up as well to jump to a next section. Very nice if you want to kind of guide your customer through the journey. And I will create this workflow, and now it's here and it's active as well. And now we'll create a new space from this template to show you what actually will happen. So let me create another dummy. So here's the space for Microsoft, and I will just click preview, and you will remember now my onboarding tasks here. Only if I complete them, the final page will show. The final page is also hidden, and if I see the sidebar, so let me just go to pages, you will also see here my visibility is now workflow managed, just like our content visibility automation. I can't control it manually now because it's workflow managed. So let me just complete these tasks and show you the pop-up and the new page unlocking, which is quite cool actually. So just let me go here and do this. So now I get the pop-up, you're done, let's go. And also this button appears to go to the next page. And this is really how you can take your customer by hand through your workspaces and automate it to a very, very high degree. This is especially useful if you have high volume, if you want to do less clicks yourself and maybe automate those toggles depending on some actions, then the workflows are amazing. A couple of other use cases for the workflows are sending internal notifications to a specific person when forms are completed, because then they can go in and check the data if you have someone who does that always. Or you want to send external notifications after certain tasks are done, you can fully customize the text and so on with our workflows. So Hope this was helpful. Let us know if you have any questions around it. This is an advanced feature. However, it will make Valuecase so much more valuable for you if you have high volume. And I hope you will start using this.